It's so delicious. It's so good. Good. If you weren't hungry for cheesy bread from Domino's, you are now. Guarantee it. If you're not, you're a freak. All in all, a good day today. Life changes have made it so that I'm no longer employed. That happened a couple of days ago. It was my decision, so that's fine. But I had an interview today with a company, and I think I'm going to get the job, which I'm also really excited about, because that means I've only been unemployed for 2 days, and hopefully getting an offer tomorrow, so that'll be 3 days total that'll be unemployed. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Obviously, since I'm putting this in my video, I'm not going to share who I'm going to get the job with, because I don't want to jinx it, and I don't, anyway. So if you want details, you're going to have to talk to me in person. Sorry. I know. Not spilling my entire life on YouTube. Yeah. That other article, my basic thing with it was that it called it the homosexual the homosexual crisis or something, and it just, I don't know. It was one of those buzzwords that made me upset. And I'd rather they use the term, like, deadlock is the one that I came up with best, because I don't know, homosexuality isn't a crisis. Like, it's not dangerous, it's not detrimental to our health. I don't know, that upset me. Like, I understood what he was saying, and I actually kind of agree with what the article was saying, but I just think he could have titled it differently. That was kind of my point. And additionally, since he did title it the way that it is, I don't think as many liberal, left-winged people will read his article. Now, granted, it's on, like, the Gospel Journal, so if people not of faith, which tend to be people on the left side, they're probably not going to read it anyway. But even so, I hesitated clicking on it when I first saw it, because I was like, oh my god, this is going to be such a horrible article. But if he really wants to get a point across, he needs to make, I think it was a he, I'm just saying he, that's really sexist too, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it was a he. There was a picture of him. At any rate, he just needs to come across more neutral in his title selection, in my opinion. And I think that's sort of the problem with homosexuality as a topic in general, is that everybody has their biases. Either they're for it or against it. And like he said in the article, I don't really think that's going to change. So, just like there are still people who think that black people are less than white people, or, Asians are less than whatever. I don't know. People have biases, and people are racist, and people are homophobic, and I just think that's going to continue to be the way that it is, and I don't really think that we're going to change a whole lot of minds. I think we just have to kind of wait until we grow out of it. And unfortunately, as morbid as that sounds, kind of waiting for the older generation to die out is kind of what we're waiting for, because everybody my age and younger doesn't give a shit if gay people get married. Like, they're just, like, I don't care. If I can get married, and I want to get married, then I can get married, and I'll get married. And if somebody else wants to marry somebody of their own sex, then whatever. Fuck it. Do what they want. But unfortunately, they can't, because we have so many, I don't know. I think, and this is not backed up by any data whatsoever, so this is just a complete rant, but I think that it's mostly the older generation that's holding this back. Although the younger generation isn't voting. Like, they're like, I don't care, so I'm just not going to vote, which is a problem because it's like you're supporting gay marriage and the fact that you don't care what people do and that they should have the same rights as straight couples, but you just you don't care enough to voice that opinion, so then the other side wins. Does that make sense? I just ranted on a really long time and I'm still hungry and I'm still holding this, by the way. So I'm gonna eat it and end this video now because I ranted on long enough. I love the gays. And I'm sure they're glad to have a supporter who chews or who talks with their mouth full. Those are the best kind, I feel. Anyway, see y'all tomorrow.